Hi tennis fans, it's me Shank and I'm here with Alan Fox, Dr. Alan Fox, world-renowned sports psychologist. Here's his book here, Think to Win. Now I've had a little look through this and I just need some advice, Alan. I've made the transition from tennis pro into the world of journalism. I want to be a great tennis journalist. Any tips, any advice?
Well, I think similar to tennis, maybe the first thing to do is to get in a lot of practice.
Right.
Practice over and over it, kind of like hitting ground strokes.
Right. I often pick up like a brush in my house and occasionally sing into it, like but karaoke style. Would that count as?
Well, I haven't heard your voice. Maybe.
Dr. Alan Fox is a genius sports psychologist.
You would be like the joking tennis player, which very unusual. Like most of us take it really seriously when we're out there.
See, Alan, I do respect you very much, but I do get slightly offended if you're referring to my tennis career as a joke.
I apologize.
See, that used to offend me, Alan, to be fair. People say that's a miss hit. It wasn't a miss hit. It was a new shot that I was developing. All right, I took it away. I took it way back to Britain. Nobody knew it was going on. I even actually practiced in Peru for a while. And this shot, and Belgium, and it wasn't a miss hit, all right? It wasn't a miss hit.
Well, it's very deceptive also if you do it that way. I mean, like the opponent's trying to figure out where you're going to hit the ball. And they're using your body language and so forth. And when you don't know where it's going, think of how tough it is to figure out for your opponent.
Exactly where I was going. Now we know why this man is a doctor and celebrated all over the world as a genius sports psychologist. He knows where I'm coming from. He knew when I don't know what I'm doing, who else knows? Yeah. We've both made these transitions. Great tennis players, all right? Great tennis players, but you went into psychology, and I'm clearly going to be the next big media sensation with tennis. I mean, just his interview itself, I can see you're delighted.
I know, it's fabulous. Actually, I could use some help in the comedy area.
Now, regarding Think to Win, excellent book. You have worked with some of the best names. Tell me, you don't have to get too personal, although I'd like to know, some of the names and basically what you've done for them. Well, names mainly.
Actually, I shouldn't say.
People used to say about me, which I didn't think was fair. They used to say I had 2 bad arms, 2 bad legs, and as a journalist, my questions are not that good. Personally, I thought that's very harsh, but I just wonder if there's any tips that you could give me as to how I could just maybe get inside my own mind to improve my journalistic skills.
With 2 bad arms, 2 bad legs, well, that shouldn't bother your journalistic skills. I'm glad you didn't say a bad head, because that would be tougher.
How do I build my self-esteem? How do I just make myself feel like I am going to be a great tennis journalist and believe in myself?
Well, I think the best way to do it is to have somebody pay you to do the tennis journalism.
Right.
That's the start of it.
Yeah.
It kind of like tennis. Yeah. People wonder how they're going to get a feeling of confidence in tennis, and they sit around and they tell themselves they're great and have other people tell them they're great. They think that'll do it. Right. The only thing that does it is winning.
Unbelievable advice here, guys. Unbelievable advice from Dr. Alan Fox. He really knows what he's doing here, guys. Now, I feel a lot better already. I feel like...
I hope so.